Hello hunters, I'm the SurvivalVis, and welcome to Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt on Steam or on PC. For anybody who has been patiently waiting for me to cut back to the series and cover it on the PC release and with the DLC that's out, thank you very much for waiting through it. I know it's taken a little bit of time, there were some things that came up, but here we are to cover Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt on PC with its release. So we're going to basically be playing this right from scratch again, starting completely in new. We have nothing. Take those off because I'm not going to need them. And it's actually interesting to give you a little bit of stuff there to help you out if you think you'll need. Upgrades, can I get anything? Actually, I could, so I think I will take that. That should help speed us up a little bit more. And yeah, we're going to go through, slowly build up. Observer, lethal, non-lethal. Let's go lethal mode. Try to make this more like how classic Carnivores usually is. Like, I don't think you actually get anything as bonus from non-lethal. I think it's just, if you want a different experience, you have that. But we're going to hop right in, slowly build ourselves up, get everything unlocked, get our way through and forward, and then we'll eventually get to the DLC animals that were added when the game went full live on Steam. And then it was kind of a little funny for timing because it was after I put out my video on my take of like the DLC that all the issues that Digital Dreams were having with Steam to get released. Oh lordy, okay, I think I got to lower the look sensitivity. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, so right click to zoom in. One. Okay, now, yeah. Yeah, that's all looking much more proper. Oh, we got Stegosaurus tracks. And control. Yeah, it feeling so much more like your typical hunting game on PC now. Oh no, that's not. Yes, we'll see how many animals I can actually get from our very first hunt. I don't think it's quite as scripted as the very first hunt you drop into is, or was for Dinosaur Hunt. It feels like it's a little bit more opened up in some regards. Let's just keep going around and through and see if we can find anything. Oh, yeah, there we... Oh, no, skeleton. I was going to say for a second, was that, like... Like, was that skeleton new? Because I thought it was almost like a wooden structure there. Okay, let me just try sneaking in a little bit closer. Yeah, the stegosaurs are pretty dumb, so it should be pretty easy just getting in close. Just trying to get a good a good angle to take our first shot and get one down. Oh, it's all? Really? Yeah, there it goes. Now, I don't know if I'll collect all the trophies, because, like... Oh! Actually, that's a kind of big... Oh, well, actually, that's a Gallimimus, okay. I kind of forgot that you guys were also added in. I think there's only, like, 1 or 2 on each map when you drop in. Oh, there's the other one, the Pelican Mimus. Look sensitivity still feels a little high, so I'm going to adjust that. Oh no, sorry, that's controller. I want keyboard and mouse. Jeez, I'm kind of surprised. Save that. How low I'm having those. That seems to be a little bit better, I think. I do want to check. There are some stats. Okay, so this is a little bit while you're in a hunt. You kind of get an idea of how you're doing for, like, progress. Like, there's a lot of stuff that was opened up because we got some points. Okay, so the wind is pointing. Actually, that's something that's really handy, is they've gotten the, what was it? The cardinal compass. It's actually fixed in place, because that's one thing about, when I was playing... When I was playing with the Switch release, the compass would keep rotating with you, so it could be a little hard to keep on track of, like, where things were. Yeah, and then there's just the blood trails, another way to track. I think that's the biggest change that's really been introduced. Is you're able to use the blood trails. Oh, you look like you're kind of glitched out in there, though. Yeah, this... I don't think it's going to take us too long to get ourselves back up to our usual points we have to play around with. There's that one. And then there's this one. I think I'll worry about actually collecting trophies once we get more to the end stages, or like we've gotten all the points we need, so we'll actually trophy hunt. For now, it is just going to be slowly going through the grind, getting everything up to what we need. How many is that? 5? 4. I actually don't know how many there are on the very first map we drop in on. I'll keep going a little bit longer because I do have plenty of ammo. And then there are also some nice little touches with the game where, like, say if I want to sprint, I don't have to hold down sprint. I can just tap it, and then as long as I keep holding a direction, I keep running. But yeah, it is very classic for Carnivores, Dinosaur Hunt Reborn HD, Dinosaur Hunt, however you kind of want to classify this entry as. I can't really say it's that new of a game. It's using a new engine, but everything looks very, very similar to how it was. I do admit some of the comments about, like, how Digital Dreams said they don't have 3D artists or modelers and that make me kind of question how more DLC might work. No, like, oh yeah, so if I want to have a nice little scenic view with nothing present, I can. But, like, one of the things they said was that being smaller company, they don't have 3D arts or that. It makes me try to figure out how else are you supposed to have other updates for the game then? Because it basically, to me, sounds like you're not going to have anybody making new hunting maps to go to. The new dinosaur models are that, or weapon models. So again, there's some comments that do make me more concerned, but they're things that can be tackled much more later down the line when things are more stable for the development studio with what's all been going on. Just have to see how it unfolds a bit further, really. But there were Ankylosaurus tracks. I'm just trying to see if we can get ourselves, like, picked up by one. That can give me a little bit of an idea if we're getting close to one or not. Because I think the rifle should be able to take one down with the upgrade we gave it. And then there is one option. I'm going to... There's a little bit of a head bob, so I'm just going to go in and change that. See what that's like. Not there. Game? There we go. Now let me do camera bobbing and see how that is. Okay, you know what? I think I prefer that. It doesn't feel like we're so jittery Actually, oh. Alright, I can zoom in and out on the map. Well, the one thing I think they actually got rid of is... It used to feel like you were kind of floaty as you would move about. Like, you would stop pressing walk input, but you still, like, keep going for a little bit. It feels like it's been a little bit more reined in. So maybe there is a little bit extra movement after you stop, but it's nothing like what it was. And I do like that it's more snappy like that. Am I going to put you down? Or are you going to need another? Okay, I think he's going to need another. Really? Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't have a white X, so does that... What does that mean for us? No license rewards limited. Okay, that does make sense. Okay, I couldn't remember how they handled it. I wasn't sure if they would do it that way or not, but I am glad they do it that way, so that way it feels a little bit more ethical, other than just, you're on a map with dinosaurs, go take down every single one. You have to hunt towards what you have licenses and opened up. But I think that's everything for this first hunt, so we'll probably head back here and go on another one, because we do have the time to. And there's our retrieval. And away we go. Loop. Okay. Yeah, so got down 5 animals, 4 critical shots on the stegos, and then the Ankylosaurus did take a little bit more. We did get a little bit of trophy for that, though. And then, oh, the upgrades we just opened up. Okay, how are we doing for points now? Oh, that's 200, so we still will have... Oh, modify. Oh, that's interesting. So that's how you squeeze in the DLC animals. That's actually an interesting way to do it. So you can actually... Okay, now I see how they have that working. Okay, everything I'm going to need more points for. More points for... let's see. Might as well get the other upgrades there. And then... Yeah, so that'll be the trophy score will get us up to more maps. And, okay, so we basically just have to go on another Stegosaurus hunt and keep going for what we can. But yeah, we're back in Dinosaur Hunt. It will take a little bit to get us where we were, but I think just as we keep going at it, it's going to quickly go along. And now that DLC animals are as easy to put in, it does make me wonder how tough they might be. I'd heard that they were a bit of a kind of tanky in animals. Like, they took a lot more shots than you might expect for them to go down. And it's kind of one of the hard parts when it can come to, like, a dinosaur hunting game. Because you want the animals to have some health to them, so they feel like they are as big as imposing as they are. But usually for hunting games, you try to have it so they'll go down with a single shot. It can kind of be weird to get it just right, and I think it's something Prehistoric Hunt is still trying to figure out for itself too. Because, like, there are a number of animals that feel like they're a lot stronger than they should be. Hey, bud. Bye, bud. Dino has noticed you. Yeah, I think getting shot would probably make you notice. And then just try to clear off all these little tip. Actually, can I turn the tips off? I'm going to leave the hints on. Maybe there's more that they might let us know about that I don't know. Just in case for a while. Yeah, there's 27 from you. Oh, there's another one over there. Ooh, you come to challenge me? Nope. He's just going down right there. Making it more convenient for us to pick him up and get the points. Yeah, see, I'm not going to evacuate any of the trophies. Or do you get score from evac? I'll have to check after this hunt and see if we do get... I'm pretty sure all evacuating the trophy means is it basically becomes right in the trophy room. I don't think you have anything like a loss of points gained from them. Now, there are some strange sounds I'm kind of hearing. I am also curious about how the phantom sounds will be. That's something I think was fixed in some other updates, but I don't know for sure. So we'll have to keep our eyes, well, more likely our ears open for that. Actually, I wonder. I can't remember if there was an achievement for... Well, the sun is kind of making it hard to go after them, but I thought there might have been an achievement for actually taking down the ambient pterodactyls. Yeah, we got one down. There's two down. A dino has noticed me. Oh, really? I guess there was something in the area then. And where did those drop down? I think it was somewhere up ahead here. I don't think the bodies really stick around for long. I think in Dinosaur Hunt Reborn, there was an achievement for, like, taking down a number of the pteranodons. Can't remember, though. I figured I'd try it just in case. Well, let's just go for a little bit of a run around and see if we can find these other stegosaurs. It might be a little slow going until I open up the Ankylosaur too, but I just want to try to keep all the weapon upgrades in place. I think those are some of the ones that you'll notice the biggest impact for playing. Because, I mean, with the extra damage and the, what is it, extra damage and extra effective range, it makes hunting easier, so you're going to be able to use the weapons far more frequently in many more situations. Okay, let's get down here and see. There's usually an animal or two around the watering holes, so maybe we'll get lucky with one here. So far, I'm not really seeing anybody. Actually, it doesn't seem like we make any different sound effects when we're in water. I only just noticed that. Like, there's not little splashes as we're going through. I can't remember if they were in the Switch release I was playing or not. But we got Stegosaurus tracks. So we'll try to keep our way, or keep on them and get another one or two. Oh, I hear something. Okay, I thought it was Phantom Sounds for a moment, but I don't think so. I think they were appropriate for this guy here. And that'll be him put down just a moment. So we'll snag... let me see how many that is now. 3. Let's try to get one more. If we can get the last one, then we'll end this first episode here of the series. I can see about taking off a couple of upgrades to speed us along to get the Ankylosaurus next episode as well. Although... Actually, I should... No, see, as much as I can slot in and modify, like, what animals I want in what slots, they've also have to probably have a point requirement for them, so I don't think I'll be able to say... Let's just ramp right in and try going after a Carnivores second episode. I thought I was hearing footsteps for a moment. Yeah, we'll just kind of go through as intended, get the base roster, and maybe once we get the T-Rex opened up, we'll try and see what the DLC animals are like to encounter on hunts and just how they are. Oh, there's another stego. Yeah, just slowly lumbering on its way. I'll see if I can get up alongside it and we can just take a nice easy shot and put it down. Then we can just... One thing that is... It's kind of nice... It's hard to say how it is. Like, I can definitely see the hunter mate being helpful for... Like, if you're younger and you're just trying to get the feel of how hunting games operate. To have, like, the sensitivity to say, like, okay, something hears you, something sees you, stuff like that. But coming off of, like, say, the Hunter Classic and some other games like that, well, I guess just the Hunter Classic because of how long I've been going on with it. Coming off of that, it feels a little weird to have all this information right available to you. Like, again, if you don't want it, you can always put the Hunter Mate away and then just go without it. So, I guess it is an optional system where if you do want it, you have as... You could use it, or you can just forego it and stick more hardcore. It is nice just to have that variety there. I think it's just I have to get used to... Again, this is a very different beast compared to, like, the depth and realism the Hunter uses, so... I don't really see anything else, so you know what? Let's call our way back, and we'll end this first episode off. I don't think we did too shabby. We've gotten 9 animals so far, and probably going to have enough money if I take off an upgrade or two to go after the Ankylosaurus next episode. Yeah, actually there's only 57%. What? Oh, right, because I took down the Pteranodons. I forgot about them. Yeah, so there's a little bit there. Pathfinder and Beeper equipment upgrade I opened up. Yeah, so if I take off a couple of the upgrades here, like I'll probably... Those two I don't think I need. And then there I can slot that in, and we're all good for next episode taking on them. But for our first episode of Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt on Steam, we're going to end things off right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you are happy to see it back or you did enjoy the video, you should give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, you should in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.